everybody assumed theater arts or mass communication, but I've always been a science student because I don't know why. Maybe because my dad wanted a doctor. For me, like I said earlier, that's like true success. If you have something and you can't be able to like share with other people, the community can benefit. You're just receiving that. It's not. I think that I just love making my own money, right? So, and I feel like if I make my own money, I'll be able to like help other people. Like that's just one of the things that just push me to like do what I do. So surrounding myself with like the best people ever. I have like really amazing people around me. Like the one I mentioned that for me, money is very, very important. But at the same time, impact is as much important. But I've never done social impact for money. I've never received one kobo back. In fact, I've gone broke for social impact before. Like I'm saying it on camera. We are sent into this world not just for ourselves, but for other people. People you know, people you don't know. Like, in as much as you can do it, please just do it. So money comes in, and I feel like if you give,
Hello, good day, and welcome again to Business Gist. My name is Jesu Bebeleke, and I am your host for today. Before we dive in too far, let me remind you once again to subscribe to this channel and also ensure to like and drop a comment at the end of you watching this video. With me here today is a woman of timber and caliber.
hey,
A very, very important woman. Trust me. A very, very important woman. I'm very sure that, some of us that are very conversant with the OAU community, Oshun Ileife, would be very, very familiar with her. And she's here to tell us a story, to share with us the gist of her business and all that she has been doing. I don't think I'm enough to introduce her, so I'll just let her do.
so this one. Who are you?
So I'll just let her do the honors. Hi, SPECIALAT.
Hi, woman of timber caliber.
All right.
Okay. Hi guys. They say I'm a woman of timber caliber. Thank God. My name is Oluwatumise Adeshina, but
Okay.
people call me SPECIALAT. I mean, I make them call me SPECIALAT.
You make the
Yeah, I make them call me SPECIALAT. Please,
Oh.
SPECIALAT as in special arts, not special arts.
No
Please, very important. And I'm not that plenty. God is plenty. I'm just.
I understand.
I am
just
nothing
tell us,
but a pencil.
tell
in
us
the
all the
hands
things
of
that you
the
are doing
creator.
first. Let us determine if you are plenty or not.
Okay, I'm a creative,
All right.
and I believe in utilizing every potential that I have, to the highest level. I'm an entrepreneur for Special Arts Tie and Dye. I'm a tie and dye artist. So what I do is I design fabrics into contemporary styles, especially adire.
Okay.
Adire is the Nigerian, fabric, Nigerian fashion. So what I do is I redefine the whole idea behind adire and just make it contemporary. Like what I'm wearing is adire. You wouldn't know.
Wow, really?
You wouldn't know. Yes,
Wow.
really.
Wow.
So what I do is just, bring it out in the most contemporary way that you would want to wear it to anywhere you're going and still maintaining your identity. I'm a digital marketer and I specialize in social media marketing and management. I do that for my brand, and I also do that for other brands in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Many people do not know that about me. Another part of me is I'm a public speaker. This is something I've started since when I was like 18 thereabout. Yeah. I just love speaking, and I'll just go to schools, public schools in Ibadan, because I was born and raised in Ibadan, and I'll just write letters to them that I wanted to speak to their students, and I'll just go. I'm honestly, I'm just one bold person. I'm like, there's nothing I cannot achieve. Hello. So, and that was how public speaking started. But when I entered OAU, kind of like drew me back a little because education, business, and all. But thank God, like I've been speaking on stages, and I'm grateful for that. And that also leads me into media. I'm an OAP, on air presenter. So for radio, I've presented on radio. I can produce news and all of that. During that COVID-19, you'd stand. So I was like, hello, I cannot just be. My business was moving so well. I had wholesalers even in the south and all during that time. But then
let me just
do something else outside my comfort zone. So I went to the radio and I started internship with them. So I can boldly say that I'm an OAP because I'm trained and I've been able to also do voiceovers for brands. I help people to like promote their brands on radio, put it that way. So from there, I go into red carpet hosting. So I can say that I'm a top female host on red carpet as at my set.
Yes.
I'm done now. I'm a graduate.
What do you study?
Hey, 2 courses.
Oh wow.
I'm a transfer student. So soil science and land resources management for a start.
Okay.
That wasn't what I wanted, but they gave me that. So the course I wanted was family nutrition and consumer sciences. So I transferred back to family nutrition and consumer sciences.
Part of me assumed that you studied mass communication.
Part of me also assumed so. Part of everybody assumed theater arts or mass communication, but I've always been a science student because I don't know why. Maybe because my dad wanted a doctor.
All right.
So red carpet host, and from red carpet hosting, I went into full-time hosting. So I host events, conferences, parties. I can be a hype woman, don't tell anybody. I just have all of that in me. What else do I do?
There's a part I'm waiting for.
There's a part. Me too. I don't forget to do. All right, so I do business consultation. Something. Oh yeah. Look, I'll get there. I do business consultation for businesses. So there is this podcast I've started for business owners, just like anonymous. I get their business messages anonymously, and I just help them to address it. Aside the ones that I help like on a regular. And last but not the least, I can say I'm a humanitarian and an empowerment advocate put together. So since 18, let's say 18, I've been volunteering for different actions, climate action, no poverty, a lot of SDG goals from 1 to like 8. Yeah. So I'm just so particular about impact because I believe that that's where true success is, aside, making money. And because of that, let's say for the past 5 years, I've been doing a charity movement, Let's Go Feeding with SPECIALAT. So what we do is we get donations of clothes and food and shoes, and we just take them to streets, underprivileged, and also orphanages. So we donate these clothes and shoes and food to them. At times it's cooked foods, at times it's snacks. As whatever we can do, we just put it together and just donate to them for 5 years. And then this year, I decided to go extra with SPECIALAT Empowers. So I launched SPECIALAT Empowers. ARKORE is also a part of it. Thank you so much for being there. So SPECIALAT Empowers is just like an initiative to empower youth, young adults, women on different skills. Because I just believe that the only way we can make the world better is when everyone is, financially stable and enough to employ other people to create more job opportunities. So that was the idea. I just wanted to give opportunities to people, give them choices to choose. Give them chance to choose what they want for themselves. And that was why I had up to 22, which later turned to 23 skills on set. And people, selected what they wanted. And we had a 3 days class whereby, there is an advanced class going on right now where there are people still learning from, those trainers. And shout out to all my trainers. They came for free. None of them, charged me anything. They were so particular about impact, and these people are so dedicated. All I needed to do was just provide materials and, the platform for people. I'm just very little in this project. These people are like the main thing. And by God's grace, we're going to continue with this because a lot of people have started their own businesses. People have started internship. They've started, their own career path through this. So yeah, I'm very particular about volunteering. I volunteered for different organizations. Like I'm still volunteering like this for different organizations to just help the little way I can. Because for me, like I said earlier, that's like true success. If you have something and you can't be able to share with other people, the community can benefit. You're just receiving that. It's not.
I think that's the thing with this generation. Like everybody wants to collect.
Yeah,
everybody just wants to take give me your money, give me your this.
How would you feel that you meet somebody, a stranger, later in the future, and they tell you changed their lives? Like they tell you changed my life. When I attended that program you set up, when I attended that volunteering program where you trained us, I don't even know you. Like I don't know many of them, right? But I'm able to like do the little I can. So it just, I mean, the world will only change with us if we decide to like give it a chance or a try. Yeah. So that's just me.
Yeah. And before she said she was just,
I'm small now.
Yeah,
I say I am not a boy, a person in the hands of the creator.
All right, father.
I'm just like my father.
I want to be a person too.
I'm like my father's
We're all
daughter.
pencils now.
Yeah. I'm my father's daughter.
Okay.
Literally.
My creator.
Yeah.
Basically.
Exactly.
Yeah. If there is one thing I noticed with the flow of what you just said is that you do a lot of things. And coincidentally so, when you said when you went into media, you had a thriving and functioning business, and yet you had like different sides of you. So I think the issue with a lot of multi-potential creatives is the part of how do I bring these things together without failing at one. So I would love to ask you that, okay, in the midst of all of this, you still have tie and dye as that core part of you that you really love so much. And you still find a way to do every other things without affecting your business. So I'd love to know how have you been able to manage that? Was there a time when it looked like
of course, I was still a student.
Like, yes, that's so.
I'm still okay. I was a student because I'm getting used to this graduate life. You understand? Okay, can you relate?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
There's recent for them.
I can relate
to the getting
recent.
Used to.
So we are convocating this December. Yes. All right, recent. Thank you. I mean, graduates, no graduates. Yeah.
Sorry to all the undergraduates. Apologies.
So I won't even lie. Balancing was very crazy. My education was affected at some point, at the very early stage, because when I started SPECIALAT and I was at the point where I was entering OAU, I left home. I went to UI. I didn't know anybody there. I was just like, you know what, I want to go for my post UTME classes. I wanted to go for my UTME classes in UI. And I just when I went to classes, I would pack tie and dye inside my bag. I would sail into class. I would give, you get like even the owner of the tutorial center, you know, Apex is very popular. Yes, that man bought from me. He bought for his child. I would go to the market. I would buy all these, cheap slippers. I'll take it to one cobbler in the area, and then we're going to like wrap tie and dye around it. Wow. And I'll just take it to. So like I'd already had that spirit in me, and at that point, I just wanted to go to school because I needed to go to school, not because I didn't have, like I felt like I had a purpose already. So I didn't want, there was no big motivation because I was delayed a little at home before I get admission. So when I finished with my JAMB and I did quite well, I went back home and I was like, you know what, I'm going to Ife. I'm a young adult, like I grew up very fast. So my parents just, this girl, okay, where are you going? I don't know anybody. I just want to go to Ife for my post UTME classes. And because I did well in my JAM, so they were like, okay, if she can do it. So I just came to Ife. You see the bag I packed, because all of my work tools, everything, I just packed everything. And it wasn't like I had already started the business like that, but it was just like a survival mood for me. Yeah. Like I just love making my own money. Right. Mm-hmm. So, and I feel like if I make my own money, I'll be able to like help other people. Like that's just one of the things that just push me to like do what I do. So I just came to Ife, and while I was doing the prostitute, I was still trying to like push selling the child because I needed to, like, I wasn't calling home for anything. I just wanted to be, and by the time I get admission, I'd already like, there's business. Like, if you give me work this night, you're getting it tomorrow morning. So much speech. There is no time. Like I'm always, so the education part was because I feel like I'm a very brilliant person, so I didn't really pay attention. Like I was like, hello, you go there, all right? I don't even need to read. I'll pass. Yeah, if I just go for class, do all those tutorials out. Hey, you'd be. You see that E or E portal? They showed it to me. First semester, hey, it wasn't looking good. Second semester, I struggled. I had carryovers, and people already knew me. So like people didn't even know I was in part 1. They thought I was like part 3, part 4. So second year, because they gave me wasn't even the course I
You
came in
wanted,
for, like
yeah.
agriculture. What I want to use soil science to do.
Soil science.
But then I used to go for conferences, so I already met like some people in the field that were like, when you are done. But with these
Soil
results,
science.
where are they see if I'm done? Where do you want to put me? Where do you want to put me if I'm done with all these carryovers that I'm having? Like I already started like detaching myself from the department, and so I mean, media also came in because of COVID, and also like it was just a lot already. Like I was struggling. Business actually went down for a while. Because I was trying to like pursue the entertainment industry. Like it was a lot. I was trying to like balance education. I was still trying to like volunteer. It was just a lot for me to like deal with. I was so lean. I was so lean. I was getting broke, and but thank God for God, because I really feel like God is like the foundation of everything I do. There is no path that I've chosen now that there is no direction from God. I'm not that spiritual, but I really believe in hearing from God, and I really believe in God. And for every path, there is always God. So I just went back, like, God, please, I beg. Now you put me here. I must not fail. I must not fail. And God just sent someone into my life too, who is my partner. If you're saying this, thank you so much. I love you. Like it was not around at the time, and when it came around, it just like we just clicked, and it was able to like help me to help what I was working on. I was working on balance, and I needed somebody who would just like like an accountability partner, someone who would help me to say, hello, this is the time you're supposed to read. Not stop working. Exactly. You are stressing yourself too much, you will get one out. So like there was that part of his own role was there. There was God's role and there was my role. So I had to strike a balance on, okay, this time I am working. This time I am hosting. This time I am supposed to be in school and I have to like get this good grade. So I started setting up, okay, this course I'm supposed to have A, this one I'll have B, this one I'll have A. I never said anything less than that. And at that time I was already a transfer student into 300 level. So yeah, that was that. Then another thing was I knew my strengths. I started knowing my strengths and my weaknesses. Okay, what are the things that actually get me overworked? What are the things that so I thought, okay, I needed an assistant. I had to get an assistant. And at the time when I felt like I didn't need an assistant anymore, I let go. Like I always know when to stop, when to start, and all of that. Another thing was I made sure that SPECIALAT was established before I brought any other thing in. Volunteering would not affect SPECIALAT like that because it's like my business giving back to society. So I made sure that every volunteering action I was doing, I was attaching it back to SPECIALAT and I. SPECIALAT and I is giving back to society through me. So it's not like me as an entity. It was attached to the business. So whatever it is I'm doing for anybody, SPECIALAT and I in collaboration with. So that way I'm placing the brand as like a global brand that is involved in, humanitarian and empowerment activities.
So basically, your impact making is showing in
the business. And I also made sure that even my hosting business or my hosting career is showing in the business. So every event I'm going for, every public speaking engagement, anything, anywhere you see me, you're saying SPECIALAT on me. You're saying SPECIALAT and I'm like what I'm wearing. I mean, I have
still fascinated.
Thank you. Like you have to tell me I look good and I have to tell you I made it. You get and I'm always with my card. I'm always with my complimentary card. So when you tell me, oh, you look good, I'm like, oh, yeah, I made it. This is standard. Oh, wow, it's standard. Yeah, it's standard. You can also have one for yourself. Let me get a contact. You know what? Let me give you my card. I can also get your contact. And in that way, I just build connect. I have contact. I reach out to these people. I make sure that they see my status and they see what I do. And so that way, hosting, SPECIALAT and I volunteering, everything just
tied together.
And then I had to go into digital marketing because, of course, my brand is a digital brand. I don't have a physical store, so I had to take courses, professional courses on digital marketing and social media management, just to help my brand, and that has helped me to help other brands. So that's just how I found like balance, just understanding my strengths, my weaknesses, and just building on it and surrounding myself with like the best people ever. I have like really amazing people around me, like the one I mentioned, and many other. A few of my friends, I have very few friends. All of them are very goal oriented and they are very accountable.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
I think I answered that right.
Yes, you did.
Right.
If someone is writing, I think by now the notes should be like very, 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 very full. I'm still trying to.
It's okay. You'll be fine,
All
my
right.
dear. You'll be fine, my
So,
dear.
I want to go to the part of you impacting lives.
Mm.
So we are in a world where everybody wants to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would see, I've legit seen an SS2 student because I studied education, so I did TP. And I saw an SS2 student, and he's like, he wants to buy iPhone this, and I'm like,
okay,
where do you want to see this money? Like, you need to read, buy textbook, and not buy. Everybody just wants money. Like there's this crave for money, and to some extent, I won't say money gives satisfaction, but then money is quite important.
Money is very important.
Yeah. So how have you been able to find that balance between you giving back to this society, like doing impactful things, and you making money? Because to some extent now your business is standing, right? You have hosting, so you can't even say, so people, I've seen people that said they do social impact so that they will get money. I don't know how they do that, but it's very chaotic.
I don't think I've ever done social impact for money.
Exactly. So how have you been able to, like, okay, what would you say is the driving force behind it? And how have you been able to balance it? You still maintaining your business and still focusing on impacting people, giving back to the society and all of that?
Like I said earlier, for me, money is very, very important. But at the same time, impact is as much important, because I feel like if you want to measure success, it's not just about money and impact. It's even about starting in the first place, because it takes a lot of balls to start. So for me, if you start alone, safe, you are already successful. Because at that stage of starting, like, there is a process that will go into growing and development, and then you go into money, and then if you want, you go into impact, and all of that come together to give you success. To me, so when I started SPECIALAT, and I had it at the back of my mind that I was giving back no matter what, and I've never done social impact for money. I've never received one kobo back. In fact, I've gone broke for social impact before. Like, I'm saying it on camera. Like, I have spent my entire savings on social impact before. Like, I would ask for maybe donations, and there would be people who wanted to sponsor, and they would just pull out, and you don't have a choice but to use your money to do it. Exactly. So business money, social impact, what lossy, like so it's not even about clout. It's not about the money. It's just about the lives that are going to, like, change from that single act of kindness for me. And that just means a lot to me. And it's not just even about these strangers. That is who I am. Like, it is what I stand for. I feel like my purpose is not complete if impact is not a part of it. Because we are sent into this world not just for ourselves, but for other people. People you know, people you don't know. Like, in as much as you can do it, please just do it. So money comes in, and I feel like if you give, you'll get back. If you do like this, all through, like, you're just doing like this, there's no way you're going to, like,
get from
open your hands to get. But if you're able to, like, give, you get back. Like, you don't even know how God is going to, like, give it back to you. It just comes back. But that's not even my driving force. My driving force is that it is natural for me, and I always just want to help. And I always just want to see people do well. Because what's the point of every time you're always asking for urgent 2K, urgent 2K, urgent 2K, urgent 2K, and there is nothing going on with you, there's nothing going on with your life. The basic things you're supposed to know, you don't know them because you don't have the money to purchase the courses or the knowledge that you need. So if we can, why can't we just, do the little we can? And even if they don't appreciate it, I mean, you've done what you have to do. Out of 100 people, if it's just 10 that is able to, like, soak in that energy. I used to say SPECIALAT and I started from impact itself. I learned that and I for free. I only say it's everywhere. And I really wish that everyone would just take in that kind of energy that I put into SPECIALAT, to grow, that I put into the skill to grow, because I learned it for free through volunteering, but it was like an empowerment program, and I do not take it for granted. And because I did not take it for granted, it has helped me. It sent me to school. It helps me to pay my bills. It has gained me recognition. It has traveled outside the country and I've not even stepped outside the country. Do you get like
your work is out there?
We just delivered a piece to California yesterday. Like I've not been out of the country to that side of the world before. And then because a skill I learned for free that I decided to put effort into, it's able to like do that for me. So I mean, I'm just how old? I'm in my early 20s, and this skill that's gotten me recognitions that if they wake me up like 3, 4, 5 years ago, I say special arts, you will be listed among 40 under 40 CEOs. I'll be like, you didn't whine.
As well.
Do you get like I'm not even where I want to be yet, but I feel like I have a beautiful portfolio from this skill I learned for free. And I feel like every other person can actually also be like that or even way bigger than that.
And I think this is a call to people that have opportunities to learn free things, because most time people take like free things for granted a lot.
Yeah. Ask me now.
Ask me. How? Like you're learning, did you know how much it will cost you to learn this outside? But then I've actually seen people get access to learn things, and you wonder that okay, you went for a training, like you should be doing better than this. But a lot of people don't take free trainings or opportunities. They don't take. I feel like they don't put good use to it.
I feel like maybe one, because it comes free, maybe they'll be like, it's just normal. Right. And then secondly, people always just chase after money at first. So maybe after they try it for like a week, 2 weeks, and then nobody is asking them what are you selling there, they just give up.
So it's not advisable to. Money is important, but don't chase after money.
Money is important, but start and think deeply, because if your motivation is money, you won't think about the problem you want to solve. What you'll be thinking about is, let me make colorful, let me make it, let me start posting, let me start bugging people. You won't think about, okay, what is the problem exactly? And what is the means I'm bringing to this end? Do you get? You won't think about it. You'll just be thinking about, okay, how will I make 100K out of this business next week? It doesn't work that way. It's a process. You are new to people. People have not even, they don't even know you yet. And you're expecting them to just trust you with your money, their money, trust you with their, you get, like you have to create value. But these people are not, they're not ready to like create that value. They're just like, I got it for free, so I can quickly make money. I used to tell people, don't think that you learn something now, and then in the next 3 weeks, 1 month, you start making like millions. It doesn't work that way, except you have that kind of capital to build a strategic team and a strategic campaign for your business. I mean, why not? You can make millions in a month, in weeks. But if you don't have that, you came for free training, definitely, like you get.
I get you.
So you have to like put in effort, work, consistency into building what you want people to see and accept. And that way, you'll start making money. But if the drive is making money first, they will give up easily if the money is not coming.
I think that's why you see people that have done like 5 businesses.
You get today you're selling popcorn, tomorrow you're selling clothes, next tomorrow you're in Yamu. Do you get? You are not. We don't even know what you are. There's no identity. Despite that I do multiple things, I feel like I have an identity. I'm a creative. Like people know. Special, like if you are looking for a host, they know okay, special arts can host, and if you are looking for the best and that special arts makes the best and because everything is established. Everything is established. I didn't rush people. I came in small. Started from radio to red carpet, small. I started building on my potential. I didn't think about. I hosted for free. Hey.
Same day.
I would go and host for free midnight. I'll be going back to my house 2 a.m. because I don't party. Like, despite that I'm into entertainment, like I'm more of like an ambivert. I just love my space. So it's only that time when I'm outside, the noise, the buzz. I just let it end there. I'm going back to my house. So I would go for events nights, like midnight, without getting paid. At times it doesn't 5,000 naira. I'll go back to my house. But I know I was building something. I got better. Every mic I hold, I got better. And that was it. Like I got better. And my internship was for free, for hosting. The first time I started, I went for Anila movie premiere for red carpet hosting. And I just told them at Tribe TV, because I host for Tribe TV, red carpet. If they come to Ife, like they call me. And I just told them that I could host the red carpet. I've never even seen a red carpet event before. Like I had never seen it. Audacity. Do you get? Like I had it, and I didn't even think about will they pay me or will they not pay me or anything. And before I know, people started telling me, I saw you on TV. That is it.
That's the goal.
Do you get? That's the
About the
goal.
money.
I saw you on TV, and that helped me when I got back to school. Like, special arts, can you host this red carpet? Yes. You just 10,000. We have no worry, bring it. And then when it got better, when I got better, I started charging, my standard. So if you don't have this amount of money, you can't call me for your event, except you're my friend. That's when I'll say, let me do this for you now. Don't worry. I'll just let it go. But aside that, I wouldn't do anything for free. And there's a particular amount of money I can't collect at this point of my life. And I know that at this point, I'm still somewhere. When I grow bigger than this, there'll still be some amount of money. This money I'm collecting, I can't collect it again. So it's just, the kind of effort you put into yourself, building a portfolio, building, a purpose for yourself, giving yourself an identity. Like, it goes a long way. It can take you 10 years. But even that 10 years, you have something to show for it. Like, you're a global candidate for opportunities. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
but people are not ready for that. They're not ready for that discussion.
Actually,
for that discussion.
because keeping at something can be like a lot, especially for someone that runs a business. And I would say that would be like my last question right now, because there are a lot of students, people that want to build from ground up, and they get to a point where I think by statistics, I was watching a video by Oluwatumise, and I said that by statistics, it shows that a lot of businesses fail before they enter 3 years, 5 years. They'll just pack up. And I believe that is because it's a game of structure. There's a point where your business gets to that, you have to know that I can't do this by myself. But a lot of business owners don't actually know that. And when they start, they keep at it. But when it gets to a point that it looks like, it's not looking like what I want it to look like. Oh, I'm not doing again. Now becomes here and there. So how would you say you've been able to build a profitable and standing business? Like now, it's about, more of the business itself. How have you been able to keep it running while keeping other things running? Because I know you cannot be there all the time. At some point, your business has to function even without you. So how have you been able to build that system?
So first thing I'd say is, if you're watching me and you're a business owner, or you're planning to start, please just start already. Like, that's like first thing. Just start already. I used to say, or let me say, I say it. You see it on my page. I started my business with 1,350 naira, and 2 of my t-shirts. I had one. I can't even remember the phone I was using again, but it was a very bad phone, bad camera. I just snapped it, and I consistently posted. Like, I was posting it. I didn't even know that I could get inspiration online at some point. So when I got to know, hey, I just picked the ones I could do.
That part.
Emphasis on that.
That part.
I beg you, don't be tell you say you go carry inspiration where you don't fit do. The ones I could do, and I was posting it, and I wasn't even getting as much profit, but I was getting momentum. I was getting products that were my own. So at some point, I started borrowing phone from my friends, my neighbors. I know that their camera was sharper. And I learned how to edit. I edit all my pictures, like everything myself. I started learning how to edit pictures, how to remove backgrounds, how to do all of those things. And you would think that it was a studio picture. I started collaboration. So it is a process, right? If you want to get financial stability in your business, you want to be aware and your business will start stand gidigba. You have to start at first, and you have to build a structure, and you have to build processes. So this process will help you to learn. If any of the people that you are employing or that you are trying to work with, that is interning with you, are not doing it the way you want, you'll be able to tell them, oh, this is how it is done. This is how I like it. Or you even be able to train them to also become better. I believe in helping people that work with me. Like, if you work with me and you don't go, then I don't know. Like, it is you, it's not me. It is. I go as far as paying for courses. Yes,
just for them to get better.
You get. So it is me. I go as far as having classes with them and teaching them basic things. So if at the end of the day I do all of these things, I am still maintaining the position of I don't want to learn, you'll see me get on it like ASAP. I'm very proactive. I don't let people dragging things. I'm getting on it. I don't care. So if you are unable to build those processes, you don't have that, you don't have that skill. It may eventually just flop when you're not there. It may eventually just flop because people would not treat your business the way you will. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, before you get the kind of loyal people that will treat your business just the way you will, it will take God and grace. So you have to build processes for yourself. Learn the littlest things.
So
know
they
the
follow
littlest
the
things.
process.
Do you get? And set structures. Okay, even if you don't have the money to employ people yet,
yet.
if you have structures in place, this is what I'm doing today, this is what I'm doing tomorrow, this is this is the calendar I'm working with. It won't be hard for you to deliver. It won't be hard for you to deliver. But if you're unable to do that, it will be hard for you to deliver. So that's 2 points already. Third point, build how do I put it? Learn customer retention.
Yeah, that part.
Learn customer retention. So it is very hard to acquire customers, but you see, to retain customers, it depends on you. If anybody has tried your product or your services once and you did it well, like you're able to deliver value. So that is, you are honest. You deliver the things you say you're going to deliver. Please go back, check back on them, because they can give you 1,000 more loyal clients if they like it and you're consistent in their faces. Like this is a mistake I made sometime. Like, I'll just, after selling to you, I'll just forget your guy, they go. Do you get, like, you don't buy. But the moment I started checking up on my customers, how are your clothes? Are they doing okay? Hope you're not fading. Then I started paying attention to, okay, let me start adding this product to everything I send out so that they can know how to maintain their clothes. Then I started telling them, okay, this is the next thing that we're working on. Do you care? And all of that. And I reply on their statuses and,
Follow up
a few, because I influence for brands, so I have like a lot of contacts. So at times I'm unable to like keep up with my customers. I had a business account, it was deactivated, so it was so hard at some point to like keep up with my customers. But at the same time, once I see your post like this, you are seeing me there, like I'm reposting, I'm supporting you. So yeah, you just have me at the back of your mind. This girl, I bought clothes from her yesterday. 2 days ago. Let me just, and then I did it well. Somebody is asking, do you know anybody who sells tie and dye? There's one girl, her name is Special. Let me give you her contact. Because you did it well and because you remain at the back of their mind. So learn to retain customers by checking up on them, by asking about the product, the product still doing good, by asking for reviews, and also by offering them like complimentary products or even upselling to them. So, okay, you are getting this jacket, but I can get this pant alongside, though. You would really like it, and I'll give you a discount. Like, there is a sense of, I'm getting this amount off. Do you get? So you have to learn how to retain customers. Because I won't lie to you, I've been in the lows of business, like lows where I was not getting sales for months. And it wasn't because I didn't have my customer base, or it was just because I was tired. Like, I was, when you're just tired, like you don't know what to do again. It wasn't like the sales was kind of slow, and just like, well, I beg, I know they do it again. Let me just calm down and get myself back. And then when I picked it up again, like, because I already had some people that had me at the back of their mind, so I could easily go to them and say, we are back with business, so like there is this going on now. I'm working on a new collection, and it's going to take even taking a lot of work already. And I already like have some structures in place. I'm trying to see if I can hire new heads and all of that. So it just helps you to keep up with the business. Don't give up at any point. See, you will get tired. If you know that you cannot stress, see, just keep up with your 9 to 5. Just stay with my dear. Just stay with your 9 to 5, because entrepreneurship is like round the clock. I slept around 7 a.m. this morning, and I couldn't sleep. I was waking up every 1 hour. Like 8 o'clock, I woke up. 9 o'clock, I woke up, because I'm just so particular about this new collection. Like, how am I going to scale this? How will I sell this out in a few weeks? Because I've invested like a lot. Do you get? So it's like you have a company. You don't want to 5. You're running start a business. 9 to 5. 9 to 5. You're working for somebody. Do you get 9 to 5? You're working for sleep. When you come the next day, you're just like, okay, let me continue with the task. But the owner of the business, go and ask him. He's not sleeping. He's not sleeping. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be ready to have, like, you must have balls, crazy balls. Go for events, talk about your business, pitch yourself, put yourself out there, shamelessly advertise yourself. See, I'm going to dance on social media in the next few weeks. You guys are like, I'm learning dances, so I'm not even crapping, because you just have to put in your all into it. And like building a brand, like I said earlier, it's like process. You will learn, you will lose, you will make profit, you may even squander, and you will come back to your senses. But it's a risk you are taking. It's a risk you are taking. It can be calculated, and your calculated risk can still disappoint you. So you just have to like be ready for anything. An entrepreneur is a risk taker, is a very confident person, is a pitcher, you're everything. Like you are everything. So you have to be ready for that phase of your life that if I'm going into this, I'm giving it my all. If I'm starting at all, like I'm giving it my all. And me even starting means I'm building processes for my growth and development. And I will get better every step of the way. So when you start, either small or big, your thinking process has to be very crazy that I'm not staying here. I'm getting better. I'm growing bigger at what I'm doing. And then you have to be strategic with everything you are doing. If you made a mistake this time, know that you must not make that mistake next time.
Yeah.
Like that means you are not learning.
Mm.
It's a learning process. It's a learning phase, building phase, growing phase, development phase. It never finishes. And when you make your first 1 million, you know that 1 million is not.
You need more money.
What is 1 million? And then when you make your first 5 million, you know that you are
want more.
broke. Because the bigger it gets, the more demands you get in terms of expansion, in terms of what people are expecting from you. They're not
More
expecting you to still
hands.
deliver the same quality that you were delivering 2 years ago. When I started, I was selling t-shirts 3,500, 4,500, 5,000. Now, t-shirts 35,000, 30,000. In fact, if you want me to sell you t-shirts of 50,000, you get it. I know where to get all those qualities. Get your suppliers right. Get your values right. Know what you are offering. Know all these things. It will help you to grow and build. It's just a learning phase. You have to be ready to take risk. If you are running from it, you will never grow. And please stop. Don't procrastinate. Like my content challenge now. I've been wanting to do it since 2023. Do you know how many years that is? And now that I've started, like I'm never stopping. And I mean, your biggest what's the name, motivator, being inspirational speaker, they are procrastinating. Like there are things they want to do and they're not doing. So please don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. Do it now.
Do it fast.
Do it now and do it fast. And whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. So if you will not do well at all, don't even start. Where you know that you're going to give it your best. Please, I beg in the name of God, start, because that itself is success. And know your purpose. Your purpose will help you with direction. It will help you with identity. Last but not the least, if at the very first of it, please, God, please, I'm begging you, put God first. I'm not asking you to, be like, SU and all of that, but I'm not SU. But God, you see, God, I know they play with that person. I don't play with God. Please put God first. Ask Him for directions. Ask Him for help. Break down in His front. Cry for Him. Let Him know, God, I beg. I must not fail because I have you. And know that God is your Father. Like He's a creator. So whatever you are giving out, you are giving it out as if when we ask how God did they do this thing, you're like, how did He create this nose? What was He thinking? What was the thought process? Please give yourself the identity. Like when you're creating, people are like, how did you do this? Give yourself the identity. I mean, that's all.
All right. So this last question is on impact making. So it's about connections. How did you mentioned that most of the people that helped you during the drive for SPECIALAT Empowers, they did it for free. So how were you able to get that connection and like stand for impact, things like fundraising, all of those? Because
leverage. You have one person, that one person would have one person, and that one person too will have one person. It's just leverage. If you learn the skill of leverage, like leveraging on the people you have or the things that you have right now, and not waiting for the biggest things to come. You don't have to wait for you to have Dano and all of these big brands to come. The people that you have now, just communicate with them. So that's leverage and communication. When you're able to like leverage on the people you have now, and you're able to communicate with them that, okay, this is my vision, this is what I want to do. I don't know if you can come on board, or you have somebody who can come on board with me. You have a proposal, you have everything like set. They would, reason with you and be like, I mean, you must also keep reasonable people in your circle. You can't just have just anybody that they'll be like, I can't. I know people that turned it. I'm like, are you going to pay me? Am I making money from it? Do you get like, my charge is 100,000 naira. Hello, this is a project worth over 7 million naira. And the donations or anything that we got was not even up to like, it was like 1 million naira. So if I'm going to pay you 100,000, where is that coming from? Like, this is impact. I'm not getting anything from it. And you can also add it to your portfolio. You can add it to your CV. Imagine saying that you're a volunteer for this action. That is positioning you for global opportunities already. So it is an advantage to you as well. So I'm just able to like communicate and leverage on the people I have. It's not like I have everybody at once, but I set out to train 22, 23 skills, and I got over 30 trainers. That's a lot. And it wasn't that I had all of them in my circle, but I had somebody that have somebody. And then I have somebody that does it. And I'm like, hi, want to do this, please, are you interested? I sent a letter. In fact, some people I was professional, like I sent letters. So you have to just know your onions with communication and leverage. The people in your circle or the people you have in your contact list, are they what? Like, are they people that are worthy? Are they valuable people? Are they people that carry something? You know, and are you able to communicate your ideas? Are you able to communicate your purpose? Are you able to communicate your vision very well? That's also very important. And for sponsors, you know, just be professional enough to write proposals, cover letters, and just go out. You know, if God helps you, you will get people who believe in you and can help. And even if they don't, you can start small, build something so that when you're going back next time, you have something to show for it. So yeah, that also makes sense and works.
All right. So today's episode is a master class. You're supposed to pay SPECIALAT for this, but you are getting it for free. So if you have not subscribed, I don't really know, and ensure that you like this video, drop what you learned in the comment section. It is very, very important. I'm very sure you watched this video with a book and a pen. If not, you can always rewatch and have your book and pen with you. So SPECIALAT, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you, guys.
Interesting episode.
Please make sure you like, you subscribe, you share, you know, you comment so that we can grow and they can bring more people to your faces.
Yes. Thank you very much for joining us today on Business Gist.
Bye.